Hi, this is Sandy with Into Disney. We just spent another best day ever at Magic Kingdom in Disney World. Call me crazy, but I am a big pre-planner. So to make sure they didn't sell out of Genie Plus slots, I set my alarm clock for midnight to be able to purchase them. If you're going during a time that is not going to be busy, if that even exists now, then you don't need to do this. But Genie Plus can and has sold out on certain days. I also have another alarm set for 6:45 a.m. to be ready for ride selections. The sooner you book your first ride, the faster you can start to add rides. We did a quick light grab-and-go breakfast at the hotel before we headed over to the park. Put on my ears and away we go. There is nothing like entering under the train station onto the glorious streets of Main Street, USA. The sights, the smells, the sounds. It is truly magical. The streets are reminiscent of Walt's time in Marceline, Missouri, and Victorian vintage towns, complete with a town square, a city hall, and a fire station. You'll also find a barbershop where you can actually get a haircut. At the end of the street, you will be in the hub, where the magnificent Cinderella Castle stands at 183 feet tall. After a few must-have photos with the iconic castle still donning its 50th anniversary trimmings, we were off to Frontierland to ride Big Thunder Mountain. Afterwards, we hopped on the Walt Disney World Railroad steam train for a long-awaited ride around Magic Kingdom. The train has been non-operational since 2018 when it was closed for Tron construction when they needed to remove some of the railroad ties. The complete railway loop is 20 minutes long with 3 stops: Frontierland, Fantasyland, and Main Street. The train was the first attraction to be ready prior to the park opening in 1971. At this time, there was only one stop at Main Street. In May of 1972, the Frontierland station was open, which was later moved in 1991 to make room for Splash Mountain. The third station was opened in 1988 in Mickey's Birthday Land, next to Fantasyland, which is now Storybook Circus. And in between, it was also called Mickey's Starland, Mickey's Toy Town, Mickey's Toontown Fair, and finally landing on Storybook Circus. The train then proceeds to take you through a tunnel under Tron before stopping at the Main Street station.
Just think of the extraordinary things to see and do in these woods. Hiking trails, bird calls, fireflies, and starry nights. Setting out for adventure at sunrise and telling the tale around a campfire that night. Considering how wonderful things are out here.
The train project at Magic Kingdom was headed up by Roger E. Broggie, who also supervised the train project at Disneyland in California. He found a train boneyard in Yucatan, Mexico, where he could buy trains and parts and have them restored to look like the old steam trains from the 1880s.
Looks like we're on our way, and I'm so glad to have you with us. The next leg of our journey takes us to Main Street, USA. We'll head for Frontierland after that. Stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all times. Oh, and please keep an eye on your children. Para sus- Next up is a place that's always ahead of the curve. And not just because we're on a straight.
Here we go.
Our metropolis of mechanical marvels, Tomorrowland.
Please keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the train at all times, please.
As you know, I love this railroad about as much as a songbird loves the morning. But I'm still awed by the rockets and Spaceport 75.
Woo, there we go.
Technology. That's the secret that makes intergalactic travel this place of boundless optimism. The possibilities are You might say the sky's the limit, but even that is no obstacle in Tomorrowland. Let's say we give our fellow travelers a friendly wave hello. This is Main Street Station, after all. Welcome to Main Street, USA. Welcome aboard, folks. We're beginning a grand circle tour of the Magic Kingdom, with stops along the way in Frontierland and Fantasyland. Sit tight and keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs well inside the train. We're currently departing Main Street Station, and if you're missing those friendly faces already, not to worry.
Walt was a huge train enthusiast, having loved the trains near his home in Marceline. He loved to ride them and even worked on one as an early teen, selling items to passengers as his brother Roy did. He also loved to collect trains of all sizes, and even had ride-on smaller scale trains on his property on Carrollwood Drive, where he lived as an adult in California. You can visit a train exhibit over at Boulder Ridge Villas Resort at the Wilderness Lodge to see some of Walt's trains on display in the Carrollwood Room located off of the lobby area. Then we took a stroll over to Casey's Corner for a quick bite after placing a mobile order for one of Walt's fabulous all-beef Chicago-style hot dogs for $12.29 and enjoying the sounds of the Piano Man. Casey's Corner is named after the famous poem Casey at the Bat by Ernest Thayer in 1888. After our delicious hot dog snack, we wandered over to get a beverage at the Starbucks located in the Main Street Bakery. And just in time for the Festival of Fantasy Parade, featuring all of our Fantasyland favorites. Beautiful floats, dancers, and music as they wind their way around from Adventureland down Main Street. After the parade, we took a stroll over to Fantasyland, where we ran into Cinderella's stepsisters, Anastasia and Drizella, who, of course, thought they were oh so lovely. I have a goal that every time I go to Disney World, I do or try something different. So this time we rode the Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which I have never been on before. It was adorable, and I just love Winnie the Pooh. As you board a Honey Pot car, you will ride into the 100-acre wood through the classic tale of Winnie and his friends.
The east wind traded places with the west wind.
Maybe
You'll never reach that tree.
Honey! Oh dear! Hang on tightly, Roo! Look, Mama,
Oh, yes. As I was saying, my aunt Clara went to the Come, dear. Come out with me. Dancing makes you feel just great, doesn't it? Follow me! Right this way! I almost bounced right out of the ride! Watch out for heffalumps and woozles! They steal honey! Steal honey!
very big waterfall.
Everyone gathered together to say,
As you exit the ride, you enter 100 Acre Goods gift shop for all things Pooh. Here you will find the most adorable items featuring Winnie the Pooh and his beloved friends, with a few touches of some of our other favorite characters. Next, we took a quick boat ride on my all-time favorite attraction ever, It's a Small World. When I was 9, I had the 45 record and the sing-along book, and I played it and played it and played it. We stopped to admire the beautiful Prince Charming Regal Carousel that was originally located at Belle Isle Park in Detroit, Michigan in 1917. And then after moving to New Jersey, it was purchased by Disney World in 1967. wandering on into Liberty Square, which is themed after colonial America, and now it's time for lunch. Columbia Harbor House is inspired by New England favorites, and I just love their lobster rolls. So with a little mobile ordering magic and changing the french fries out for green beans, we were then able to find indoor seating and have a relaxing midday meal for $16.99. As we continued walking through the town, we saw the Liberty Square riverboat, the Liberty Belle, a steam paddle boat reminiscent of the Mark Twain era along the Mississippi River. Passing into Frontierland again, we came across a couple of the bears from the Country Bear Jamboree. And now into Adventureland for another one of my firsts, a Dole Whip. Yes, my friends, I have never had a Disney Dole Whip. And today I was feeling very strawberry-ish, so I had the Dole Whip Strawberry Cup for $5.29 at the Sunshine Tree Terrace Snack Bar, home of the Orange Bird, and it was amazing. The Orange Bird was created by Disney in 1970 for the Florida Citrus Commission advertising campaigns. With another Genie Plus ride selection, it was time for us to ride Pirates of the Caribbean and find Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow, hiding among the pirates. The original Pirates of the Caribbean ride opened in Magic Kingdom in 1973, and in 2006 the ride was updated to add Captain Jack to coincide with the successful movie franchise of Pirates of the Caribbean starring the fabulous Johnny Depp, as well as small bits from the movies The Curse of the Black Pearl, Dead Man's Chest, At World's End, On Stranger Tides, and Dead Men Tell No Tales. Yo ho ho, it's a pirate's life for me.
It's Captain Jack Sparrow around.
Yeah, they're over there. Yeah, they're over there.
Stop pointing. The lever aloft. Where is Captain Jack Sparrow and the treasure that will grant?
Now, you scurvy scum! Do I hear 10? A hen for a 10!
10, I'll give you 20 for the rod.
Pipe down, you lily-livered lubber! Strike your feathers, dearie. Show 'em your feet.
Keep still. I'm studying him not. Oh, it's the treasure map for sure, and no mistake. And by thunder, that scoundrel Captain Jack Sparrow will never lay eyes on it. Nor this here king either.
Some mystery that we tend to disturb. We're rolling in vessel and even High Jack. Look out for me, Lonnie. See how High Jack.
Then back to the main hub area to catch the stage show in front of Cinderella's castle. Mickey's Magical Friendship Fair, featuring characters from Princess and the Frog, Tangled and Frozen, along with Mickey and Friends. Join the festivities with song and dance. Now until the end of March, you can see the characters in their 50th anniversary iridescent attire.
Donald Duck, what have you done? After we met Rapunzel and Flynn, we agreed to invite them, not these ruffians.
What's your dream, my little snuggly friend?
My dream? I always wanted to be one of the feathers.
What about you?
I've always wanted to try new things and make new friends.
Those are beautiful dreams.
I got a dream. I got a dream. I got a dream.
Our differences are really nice.
I know there's someone you always wanted to meet from the land of the Mystic Mountains.
Oh, Mickey, could it be?
Wow, they're not gonna bite this back home. Look at all the people. Hello, people. And I can't wait to see what my buddies all do. Hello. Why? Were you lost?
No, Olaf, you were.
But I'm right here with my new friends. This is... And you are...
Why, I'm Mickey Mouse.
And this is... And you are...
I'm Minnie.
Good. This is Anna and Elsa. They're sisters.
Oh my, it's an honor to meet you.
Please, the honor is all ours. We're so excited to be here.
From the moment I heard your story, I admired you both so much. Oh, I wish I could be more like you.
But being just who you are is perfect. Everyone has their own unique talents.
Our next ride is for Space Mountain, but we have a few minutes, so we're going to head into Tomorrowland and take a ride on the People Mover. Riding outside and inside as it takes you into Space Mountain on a 10-minute narrated tour of Tomorrowland. This attraction was opened in 1975 and was officially called the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover. The TTA had a backstory. In 1994 to 2009 version of the ride, they made reference to the Transit Authority's 3 different lines: the Blue Line, the Red Line, and the Green Line. The Blue Line, which is the current ride, was Tomorrowland's intra-city elevated train system. The Red Line took riders off-planet to other destinations in the galaxy, while the Green Line provided local transportation to Tomorrowland's hoverburbs, the suburbs of tomorrow. Paging Mr. Morrow, Mr. Tom Morrow.
Refreshing retreat in the galaxy. The coral ruins of Pisces 7. You H2O it to yourself. Book today.
Vehicles clear of oncoming vehicles. Thank you.
To your right is the Astro Orbiter, our celestial symbol of interplanetary harmony and fellowship. Hop aboard and launch high above Tomorrowland for a spin amongst the planets.
As DVC members, we were offered a preview ride on Magic Kingdom's newest ride, Tron Light Cycle Run, which officially opens on April 4th. Based on the 1982 Disney film Tron and the 2010 sequel Tron Legacy, Tron Light Cycle Run continues the story. Tron was the first production of its kind to mix live action with computer-generated visuals and backlit animation. This iconic film went on to inspire video games, comic books, and an animated series. And this is one wild ride. It is so cool. There are lockers for you to store your items in since you are moving at 60 miles per hour on a cycle. There are also regular roller coaster cars available if you don't feel comfortable on the cycle.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
As you exit Tron, it takes you right into Storybook Circus Land, right at the entrance of the Barnstormer and the Great Goofini Aerial Stunt Show ride. And I've never been on this ride either, so it was a must-do since we were right there and there was a short line. It was a great ride, twists and turns and ups and downs. It was getting close to dinner time, so we started heading back towards Main Street after the ride and casually walked through the shops. Because who doesn't love a good gift shop? Watch out for the spitting camels. And just about now, it's getting time for our dinner reservation. We had reservations at Tony's Town Square restaurant, which is inspired by one of Disney's most beloved films, from 1955, Lady and the Tramp, where they share their first kiss over a delicious bowl of spaghetti and meatballs. In this vintage turn-of-the-century trattoria, you will be immersed in this romantic setting, filled with movie memorabilia and decor. While you wait for your seat in the dining room, enjoy the lobby where a TV plays this classic film. We enjoyed a fabulous meal, starting with Tony's garlic bread for the table, which is toasted ciabatta with roasted garlic butter and Parmesan fonduta for $11, and then our entrees of spaghetti and meatballs for $26, and fettuccine alfredo with shrimp for $27, which is also available with chicken. We skipped on the dessert, but they have cannoli and spumoni if you please. Town Square Box Office Gift Shop is located in the same building, off to the side of the theater location, and this is where you can meet Mickey. You can also purchase Magic Bands, Magic Band accessories, view and purchase your PhotoPass photos. Just across the street is the Main Street Confectionery Shop, which is an old-fashioned sweet shop where you will find all things sweet. I just love this store. It's so colorful and you can just smell the sugar. You can also watch as treats are being made. You will find caramel apples decorated as your favorite characters, crispy treats, marshmallow treats, flavored popcorns in the Colonel Kitchen, cotton candy, cake pops, cupcakes, fudge, frozen drink treats at the Glacier Bar, and hard candies. As part of the 50th anniversary, also known as the world's most magical celebration, we watched Disney Enchantment by Pandora to end your best day ever with a nighttime fireworks spectacular with illuminations on the castle and all the way down Main Street, full of magic, imagination, joy, and hope for all who carry dreams in their hearts, where you are the magic. This event is showing now until April 2nd. So the new things we did this trip was to ride Winnie the Pooh, Barnstormer, and Tron, and what we tried was a Casey's Corner hot dog and a Dole Whip. We also spent one night at Old Key West Resort, which was really cool. Thank you for joining us on one of our best days ever at Magic Kingdom, and we hope to see you around the parks.